This is the podcast, not an interview. This is a conversation. No gimmicks, just reasons. 84 reasons. Come holler at me. What up, everybody? I am being true. This is 84 Reasons. No games, no gimmicks, just reason. But this time, man, we going to the basketball court. We going over there to the old dome. I think they still call it old dome. I'm telling my age every time I come on here. Last time I was in games with the old dome was almost in the street now. I'm like, you ain't got nowhere to park. But my next guest, former Belmont Bruin up there in the Nashville, spent some time up there in Nashville. I know about Nashville.
Yeah.
I know about West End. I know about Broadway. Same street. I don't know why it's different names, depending on if you go left or right. But 6'5", 195 combo guard, 11 points in the Orange and Blue debut. The great Will Richard. What's going on with you there, Will?
Nothing much. Can't complain at all. About you?
I'm good. So, Will, let's go right to an Orange and Blue debut. I saw you guys out there. Y'all guys, listen, when I see you taking pictures, kissing babies. It was crazy, man. Right? Talk about that atmosphere and understanding that I'm going to get into Coach Golden, but some big-time expectations for y'all this year.
It was really fun. The fans were involved and stuff like that. All the guys were out there having fun. So it was definitely great to go out there and experience that for the first time.
I mentioned your 11 points, 3 3-pointers. When I see your game, I see a guy that's confident in your shot selection. When I look at a shooter, I'm looking at a person that you got that high arcing three. Very, very confident. Obviously, transfer coming from Belmont. What was that like, though? What was it like getting into – because people hear transfer portal, and I know recruiting is crazy from AAU to how crazy it can be. How crazy is it when you decide, all right, I talked to my family, I'm going to do this, but once I enter my name, you really don't know what to expect after that point.
It was wild for me. As soon as I entered my name, my phone was ringing nonstop. So it was definitely a lot of calls and stuff like that for me and my family. But I was blessed to be able to be in that scenario that I was in, to have a lot of good options.
I remember when you did transfer in. What was it? What was it about Coach Golden? Listen. I know he's coming from San Francisco. He's an analytics dude, and sometimes you just want to say, Coach, I love you, man, but I don't know what you talk, man. I'm a hooper, Coach. I get it. You want me to be. What was it about Coach Golden? Because I remember when you first came out, but I definitely remember in the transfer portal, everybody got a pitch. You got to say something. What was it about Coach Golden Florida made you go, all right, man, I'm gonna come down to Gainesville?
I would just say, the relationship that he built me. We were talking almost every day, and he was talking to me as he was one of the guys. It wasn't him coming to me as a coach. He just built a genuine relationship with me, and I appreciated that.
You are a combo guard. For those of you who don't know, man, that's a person that can flat out do it all. Obviously, when we hear guard, you obviously can shoot the basketball. Obviously, you can get your teammates involved. But the hardest thing, I think, in basketball now, impacting the game when I don't got the ball in my hand. I ain't got the ball. How have you found a way to impact the game? Especially, I know Coach Golden has made rebounding and defense a big time emphasis.
Yeah, just making sure I do it all on both ends. Hitting the offensive rebounds, defensive glass, being disruptive on defense and stuff, helping with spacing, cutting, and all that. Just doing all the stuff that doesn't require scoring.
Coming from Belmont, you already had the college basketball and college under your belt. That's the one thing about when you do transfer, it's going to be a different school. I know you played against Texas A&M, played in the NIT against Vanderbilt, but how has coming from Belmont say, look, I know I'm adjusted to a different style of basketball, but I've adjusted to the college scene as it pertains to being able to adjust to the off the court and on the court.
I would say it definitely gave me a good experience just going through college and stuff like that, seeing how to balance school and basketball and stuff like that. And then basketball-wise, just competing against everybody, doing a bit of everything, playing at different levels, definitely helps with a lot of IQ and stuff like that. So it definitely helped a lot.
Coach Golden got some big time aspirations for you and you and Will and Trey and Kyle. He said our early success will be prominent upon our transfers. I think y'all was ranked number 1 in the SEC, number 4 nationally. It's got to make you feel good knowing that, look, man, I'm not just asking y'all boys to come in. I'm thinking that our early success is going to depend on y'all.
Oh yeah, it's definitely big for me coming in knowing that he has those goals for us. So I'm glad about that.
You did play against Texas A&M when you was at Belmont. Played against Vandy. What do you know about SEC basketball? We hear about it, but you finna get into it. I mean, you got guys like Alex Fudge coming over from LSU, Colin getting preseason, honors. What do you think SEC basketball gonna be like?
I mean, the guys are a lot more athletic than the conference out in, but other than that, basketball is basketball. At the end of the day, you gotta do everything that everybody else is doing. So, I mean, it's a higher level for sure, but I'm being prepared for that.
Well, I asked everybody. I've had Niles on. I've had Colin on. What was crazy? Jumping into the transfer portal or getting recruited?
The craziest thing was probably getting recruited because there was just so many different calls and numbers that was texting me and stuff like that. But yeah, that was definitely the biggest thing for me.
When I hear basketball players, you guys have to do the AAU circuit. So you play. Did your AAU coach and your head basketball coach get along? Because I've heard some stories of the AAU coach. He ain't allowed on campus.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to see you talking to him. Did your AAU coach and like head basketball coach, did they get along?
Yeah, they were cool. I didn't have none of those problems.
Because nowadays with so much access to you guys with social media, with I think you went to Damian Lillard got invited to his camp. Everybody got camps now, and how does that prepare you? Because when you come into basketball, it's about getting the invites to these camps. It's about making sure. I mean, you guys got more frequent flyer miles, 15, 16 years old than the average adult. What was that? What did that process, just the grind of saying, hey man, sometimes I want to see this guy I heard about that may live in Los Angeles, that may live in Texas. How did the AAU circuit get you ready for Woodward Academy and say, hey man, congratulations winning that 4A state? Because for people who don't know, Georgia basketball is serious. No, we ain't New York. No, it ain't New Jersey. But bruh, basketball in Georgia is pretty big.
Yeah, it is for sure. I mean, just playing everywhere, playing against some of the top guys in the country, it definitely gets you ready for the high school season. It's being able to go out there and showcase your talents. I mean, it gets you a lot more involved with recruiting and stuff like that too. So it was great for me.
You guys got a lot of talent. I mean, a lot. I mean, I mentioned yourself. I mentioned Will. I mentioned Alex Fudge and Colin. Those guys. What is practice like? Because you got guys that similar skill sets, but all y'all do something different. How does coach go to make sure that you guys are getting the best out of each other in practice?
I mean, practice is competitive every day. I mean, it don't matter what team she makes, it's gonna be a good game. No matter what the scrimmage is, like it's just competitive all around. Everybody's getting better every day, so that's one thing that helps a lot. Everybody's making each other better.
Now you going from Central Time back to Eastern Time. That's once again that messed me up. When I was with the Titans for 4 years up there. I didn't know. I get on my flight in Atlanta and say I leave at 1, I get there at 1. I'm arguing with the lady like, ma'am, what are you talking about? I'm leaving at the same anyway. So now you go from Atlanta to Nashville. Now you in Gainesville. What's been the biggest difference from Nashville to Gainesville?
I'll probably just say the college town. I mean, Belmont is probably like 5 minutes from Broadway, so just not having to deal with all those tourists and stuff is a lot better than what I was experiencing down there. So I love the college town.
Coach Golden comes in. Obviously, he jumped into that transfer portal quick. He wanted to be able to go out there and get some big-time players. You talked about, I read somewhere where he said, look, I'm going to make sure I take care of him on the court and off the court. The big thing now is off the court because you guys are walking brands now. I mean, did you have to turn your DMs off? People here like jumping into people's DMs. No, we talking about these coaches. You like, look, bro, I'm going to Florida, man. Like, stop hitting up the DMs. Mm-hmm. Having a coach that care about you, because we hear that every coach is going to say that, and we hope they have good intentions. But you like, coach, I mean, I could have went anywhere now. Like, I had a bunch of schools coming at me, but you was like you said, it felt like family. How much is developing you away from the court just as important as developing you on the court?
I mean, it's definitely important to me. I mean, I feel like the whole coaching staff has poured into me as like mentors to me already. So just being able to gain different knowledge from all the different coaches, that was a huge part about me coming here too.
We hear how crazy Gator Nation is. I mean, we know our fan base is just they different. They different. You're gonna see it for real, Will. Like now, y'all walking around. Hey, Will, you guys go stay healthy. You guys go out there compete for the SEC. Take down them Tennessee boys, LSU boys. But the games, we getting real close to Stony Brook and those teams coming in. What are you most looking forward to? Because like I said, yeah, I know to the naysayers, they'll have you guys pick 6th or 7th in the East, which There's nothing, or there's nothing you can do about what they say. But man, how dangerous can y'all boys get? Because I heard Coach Golden say, asked him, "What do you think about this team?" I think we have the makings of an NCAA tournament team. That's big time aspirations for a brand new coach.
Yep. I mean, I feel like I like where we are now. Nobody knows how good we are, so I feel like everybody's hungry to go in the season and prove everybody wrong, and I feel like we're gonna do that for sure.
You played with a lot of players coming up in the AAU circuit, high school. We always say, "Oh, I played with a dude that could," but you are a D1 basketball player in college. Just please speak to the people who think it's easy, because they'll say, "Oh man, I can do that," and you be like, "No, bro, you don't get to turn it off." Meaning, it feels like all I do is I work out, I get something to eat, I go to class, I'm right back. It's almost like I'm sleeping in the facility. Please tell the naysayers who don't understand, hey man, stop disrespecting the fact. Listen, there's a difference of being able to hoop and being able to hoop in a system, because anybody can go out on the court. I know they still got a Southwest rec, and listen, Will, you ain't did it, but I hate y'all basketball players. If y'all go to the rec, y'all don't mix. Like when y'all with each other, y'all look normal. Y'all come over there with us. You know, I'm like, bro, are they working on their offense on this? Are they really out here running plays? Yeah. What is it about being a D1 basketball player to make you respect it more, and to be able to tell other guys, listen, man, pick up basketball, being the best guys at Planet Fitness. That don't mean you can come out here and do what we do every day.
I mean, there's just so much that goes into it. I mean, you got to do something every day, whether it's recovery, mental, watching film and stuff like that, getting your own core work. Then you add school and stuff on top of that. I mean, it's a lot for sure. There's some days where I come home, I'm tired. So it's a lot, but I mean, it's all worth it.
Talking with Will Richard, combo guard for the Florida Gators, formerly the Belmont Bruins, from Nashville to Atlanta. Now he's in Gainesville. Coach Golden knows talent when he sees it. Himself, Alex Fudge, Colin, them boys going to be tough. Being a student athlete in 2022, it's different because the microscope is on you, meaning everybody's watching you. Obviously, they know you do something. You walk around 6'5" with Florida gear on. They know that they know that Will Richard does something big time. How do you keep the noise on this side and just keep that laser focus?
I mean, just staying out of the way, just staying in the gym and stuff like that. Not doing all the extra stuff that a normal college student is able to do. I mean, you have to know that you have to stay in your lane and do your own thing in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish.
Now, I know we team jump, man. Now, I've seen the display case. It's lit up with the when you first get there, or they ask you, all right, which ones you want to wear them? Do you have the ones you want to walk around in to make everybody mad? Is there a game day Jordan that you say? Because I saw the Lucas. Lucas think he's smart. He got with jump, man. Is there a certain are there some kicks that you like to say, look, man, I like the feel of these because, hey, man, you seem to be a high flyer, man. You drive to the basket. You can kind of like stay in the air a little bit longer. You got to make defenders mad. Like, bro, I had him, but when I'm going down, he's still going up, man.
Yeah. I'll probably say I like the Russell Westbrook, the Why Not shoes, and then I'll probably wear the Lucas shoe. I like those.
Everybody's kind of going to the mid shoe. It ain't a low, but it ain't a high. It's kind of like a mid. As far as like, obviously you guys got your pick of the litter. Love you, Jordan, but every shoe ain't good for your game. Some of them could be heavier, bulkier. Yeah. Got to be able to have good traction because y'all constantly moving. Mm-hmm. So what was it about them Lucas? Because when I saw them, I said I be on Twitter. I'm like, oh my God, Luke. I said, oh, wait a minute. First, I said, is Lucas sponsored in Florida? No, he ain't got that. He ain't got it. But when you talk about the type of feel, do they give you guys the pick of the litter, or do you just go, look, man, I don't want to be out there with the team issues on? Which no, bro. I my swag is a little. It don't got to be on 20, but I got to. I want to check out the kicks. And do they let y'all? They don't let y'all wear the funny colors. You got to wear the orange or blue or black or white.
Yeah, I think it's whichever ones they give us, it's usually orange or blue, black or white. But I usually go off the ones that are the lightest and got the most grip. I can't wear no bulky shoes. So I feel like I'm way down the whole game. So I always go for the lightest.
So when you first get on campus and they taking you through, obviously they take you through everything, and when y'all get to the equipment side, do you look in there and say, oh, this is crazy? Do they give you, hey man, this is just a welcome package. You're gonna get all these, and then your friends is like, hey yo, Alex, man, no, I mean, I'd be like, hey yo, Will, Can I get them? Nope. I'm not giving you none of these. These are all mine right here. Do you get some? Do y'all? Because I know the football team and other teams get stuff. Do they give y'all the same shoes, or y'all getting different ones?
Yeah, we get some stuff. I know when I walked in on my visit and I went upstairs in the facility, I saw like the big Jordan case with all the retros and stuff, and I was like, I gotta have all of these. So they definitely get us some stuff.
What is that like, though? You know, I mean, Jordan, look, man, Jordan outside of, I actually was young enough to watch Jordan play. Y'all watched him on The Last Stand, or your dads and uncles definitely told you about MJ. Yep. He's still the #1 selling shoe out there. Love you, LeBron. Love you, Kyrie. Love you, PG-13. You know, Giannis, Luka. They can't. What is it about them J's, though? You said them retros. Like, I know them when I said, what is it like saying, hey, bro, which one you need, Will? I'm going to need all those. All these right here? I'm going to need all those, bro. Yeah, just go ahead and take them to the crib. I'm going to need all those.
I'll probably just say, I mean, he has so many shoes. Like, you got shoes you can wear on the court, then you got shoes for off the court. I mean, just a versatility. You got so much you can do with Jordans.
Name and image likeness is the world that we in now. Gators Collective doing some great things for you guys, making sure that you guys are benefiting from it. You come on campus, how quick did Gators, I don't know how it works, the Gators Collective or Eddie and Jen, did they approach you guys saying, hey, Will, look, we know you just got here, but we want to take care of you early. I know that basketball is the focus. I know that academics is the goal. How soon did Gators Collective approach you saying, hey, man, we want to make sure we're taking care of you? And make sure, and did you ask them anything about, you know, maybe having your own camp or something like that in Atlanta?
It was really like in the past few weeks. It wasn't as soon as I committed, but in the past few weeks, I reached out, and we started talking about me joining, and I decided that I'd like to be a part of that.
I mean, I know that Eddie Rojas do a great job. You know, guys like Ryan, my producer, do an incredible job. Jen and those guys, they make sure, because we hear NIL, and obviously you got, you know, certain people getting the $1 million deals. They think that's everybody. That's all. Will, I know you just got, you know, what, the 7'4" kid that's supposed to be coming out in 2023. You like, nah, bro, that ain't me. Like, but in a sense, people don't understand. College, period, means broke. I don't think people understand it. I'm gonna say that again. When you're in college, we specialize in lint. That's why you'll see 4 basketball players in one car. Why? Because he's the one with the car. We provide the little bit of money we got to get the gas. But when we walking through the mall, we ain't got no bags in our hand, bro. What you mean? We ain't got it in our hand. Listen, we walking by the lady with the freaking samples, you know, trying not to get the whole little plate. Like, I don't know what makes people think they see, oh, man, Will Richard from Belmont, Woodward Academy, now he's at Florida. Yeah, man, but without Gators Collective or without moms or without Pell Grant, ain't no money. Like, there is, and when I say no money, I mean going to Walmart with $20 in your pocket, bro. That's a luxury. That's what, boy, you can go in there and get right. Talk about being able to, like, what does that do for your fam? Knowing, hey, man, Mom, they taking care of me down here in ways that I didn't even know. Like, obviously, I got the basketball. Obviously, I got Florida, the SEC, the facilities, the resources. But now, hey, man, I get to put a couple of dollars in my pocket. That way, if I do indeed want to do something extracurricular, like, I don't know, go to the mall, go to the movies, I don't got to be walking around pointing that stuff with my hand on my face going, ooh, look at it, because I can make a purchase.
I mean, it definitely helps a lot, just showing that everybody's invested in the basketball team and just all the athletes in general, and just trying to help in any way possible. I mean, it means a lot.
Now, Will, you are a guy that gets it on both ends of the court. What I always ask y'all guys, I know everybody want to dunk on somebody. I don't know when you decide to take off. Like, bro, I'm gonna try it. If I see him, I'm gonna try. What do you rather like? Would you rather be able to dunk on a dude, or you got a dude that think he finna try you, and you like, oh, bro, he about to try me, and I'm gonna pin that thing on the backboard, get the rebound, and look at, like, what is a better play for you, to dunk on somebody or to just kill his dreams? Like, no, bro, you will not be putting me on the highlight tape today.
I'll probably say blocking it, probably pinning it and looking at him. That probably do more for me.
The game within the game, like basketball is incredible because you got your own individual matchups. It's, can I outperform him on the offensive end? Can I take away what he wants to do offensively on the defensive end? What makes the game? What part of the game that we don't understand is you're like, bro, this is why I really love it. Like, yes, I want to get my teammates involved. Yes, I want to score. Yes, I want to be, you know, a great shot selection guy. not turn the ball over. But what is it about the game that you go, bro, I can't get this out of myself? It's something about playing this game that people just don't understand.
I'll just say like seeing all the work that you put in pay off, and like when you like do so much, you can feel yourself getting better. I mean, that's the best thing for me.
You a guy that went to Belmont coming out, and now you at Florida. For those people that be thinking that people will say, "Oh, he went to Belmont, something must have been wrong." It don't necessarily got to be wrong. Like Belmont was great for you. Like, I just know I want more. Talk about being able to say, "Look, man, I still love those dudes over there, man." It's just the fact that they respect the fact that I wanted something more. Doesn't mean I'm leaving them because something was wrong. Talk about being able to have. Listen, I got experience over there at Belmont. Now I get to bring my talents to Gainesville.
Yeah, I mean, it's no bad blood with Belmont at all. I mean, I learned so much from them, IQ wise, basketball wise. I got a lot better than them in a year. But all the guys, they even said that I just wanted something different. So it was understandable for both sides. They knew.
You a guy that's asked to do a lot. I mean, I ain't had a chance to really see, because when I'm watching the orange and blue debut, people are like, oh, I said, dude, that man, Coach Golden just letting them boys play. What do you mean? He just letting them boys play. This ain't about. When he said well, it ain't gonna be no real evaluation in this game, I want the boys with all the practice that they're doing to just let them have some fun. But you're a guy that's gonna be asked to do a lot. See the floor, contribute, defend. What translates? What is it about your game that translates so well to Coach Golden's offense? Because he seems to be a guy that obviously he go. Listen, I think every coach is defensive oriented. They don't all come out and say it. But what is it about your game that translates so well to be able to say, look, man, when I'm out there on the court, man, I got so many guys that can get it done. I think all y'all guards are some kind of like combo guard. Even the 6 foot guys can still go out there and get it done. What is it about your game that translates so well?
I'll probably just say my ability to catch and shoot, get in the paint, make floaters, mid ranges, and cut and get to the basket and stuff like that. Straight line drives. I think I'm able to do a lot on offense, man.
So you end up getting floaters over Colin Castleton. I mean, if you can get this guy can play. What is it? Because people don't get. I mean, you a tall dude. Colin's what 6'10", whatever, 6'9", 6'10". When you can get that floater over him, because the ball be right there to get blocked. Like, no, bro, I'm gonna just put it right over them fingertips and point at Colin. Like, what? How much better does he make your game knowing that, dude? I got a dude coming off an injury. I got a guy that's long like Alex Fudge. I'm going up against guys that's longer than me, but. Hey, bro, they teach me if I can go at them, I can pretty much go at anybody.
Yeah, those guys are elite. I mean, defensive wise, they can do everything. So if you get buckets on them, you can pretty much score on anybody in college basketball.
Now, Will, I know it ain't. I know you love basketball. I know you love the University of Florida. You're gonna be, but if Coach Golden say, I want y'all to get away for 2 or 3 days, don't watch no film. What is Will Richard doing when he's away from basketball?
I'm definitely catching up on sleep. I'm gonna be playing video games, watching Netflix, and then probably just hanging with the team. That's it.
When people hear that, they be like, so to those listeners, he said, look, Netflix, right? Playing video games, catching up on sleep. For people who don't know, only athletes say that. Only athletes say, why we can't catching up on sleep to an athlete means, hey, bro, I want to get 9 hours instead of, I don't know, 6. It's not going to feel like I got 9. It's going to feel like I still got 6. Because when you're an athlete, it's training table. I'm in the weight room. I'm in the ice tub. All I do is run. So when people go, hey, man, you can't put no weight on, because I run for a living, bro. I run for a living. Sorry. And not only do I run for a living, I got to lean up against guys. I got to run through ball screens. I got to call out screens. I got to be able to get back on transition offense. That's why I play football. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing no transition. Matt Golden gonna put me in one time and go, where you at? I sub myself out for life. I'm not doing that, coach. But the camaraderie on the team, you guys seem to really, really like playing with each other, but y'all like each other. Talk about the relationship with each other to say, look, man, I don't want to just like playing with you, bro. I need to kind of know about you a little bit. That way, when it's crunch time, we down by 3, with 47 seconds left, we finna get the and one, and we finna get the stop. Talk about having that camaraderie with those guys.
Yeah, that was huge for me. Like, as soon as we got here, everybody connected in the jail together, like, immediately. So just bonding like that and hanging with each other all the time during the summer. I mean, it definitely makes it a lot fun, a lot more fun to play together when everybody's that close.
the personalities of some of the most interesting people for us, unfortunately, or fortunately, will be our teammates. I mean, we talk about Alex Fudge from Duval. I know he's from Jacksonville. Got to play with Sharif O'Neal. You know, I had him on this, that, and the third. You got Colin, different guy. Talk about the different cultures that guys bring from, because them Florida boys, for those of you who don't know, they love where they from. Oh my God. You're gonna hear about where they from every other day, if not every day. Talk about being able to have guys, and sometimes they can pull out your personality strictly because of how they are.
Yeah, I mean, Fudge is probably the biggest example. I mean, he's a clown. He gonna tell you he from Jacksonville every day. Riley Kugel, he gonna tell you he from Florida. I mean, they don't care. They gonna show it to you every day. I mean, we got a lot of different guys from different places, so it's funny to see how everybody acts.
I ask everybody that comes on here about their parents. I mean, those are the ones that make all the sacrifices for us. They make sure that you get, because I listen. My daughter plays club soccer, and she's 11, and it's my weekends are done. Like, just it's over with. AAU basketball to different. What do you say to them when because when you're younger, you don't realize the sacrifice until you get a little old. Like, dude, they sacrifice a lot to make sure I'm in this position.
Yep. I mean, I tell them thank you every chance I get. I mean, they put so much in to just help me be successful. So I could probably never repay them, but they know it's love.
Listen, he is Will Richard, soft-spoken, easygoing, but I've seen this game. Got that high arcing three. Got that nice floater. Will dunk on you. Don't let the easygoing speak. Will dunk on you. And this is the worst. When somebody dunks on you and they don't say anything, they just look at you. The ref can't call a check. I just looked at him, ref. I dunked on him, looked at him real quick. Belmont, Gainesville, Bruins, Gators, Georgia, Tennessee, back to Florida. My life was this. My life was Georgia, Florida, then Tennessee. He went Georgia, Tennessee, now back to Florida. Like I said, I know about, listen, only people in Nashville know about West End and Broadway. The only people in Nashville know about Jefferson Street. They still got that athlete's foot right there off of Jefferson Street, or Modell's, or Sweat's Barbecue. Y'all better calm down, because we'll have a whole show. Now Nashville got, big, they got skyscrapers. They got the Opry Mills Mall. I don't know if they still got Hickory Hollow or the Green Hills, or I don't know if they still got the 100 Oaks Mall. If it's still there, get rid of it. That's not a mall. That's not a mall, people. Get rid of it. But he is Will the Thrill Richard. That's what I'm gonna call him. He's Will the Thrill. I am being true. This is 84 Reasons, not my reasons, his reasons. Will, appreciate you taking the time today, big time.
Sir, appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.